Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a Truder, and welcome back to Fallout 4, where last time we did some business with the lovely folks of Vault 81. But, yes, in doing so, we may have also stumbled across something of far more significance. Because it turns out the Gunners are causing trouble for Vault 81. Specifically, they want to keep these guys nice and sedated. Why? We don't know yet, but, yes, the Gunners are showing up more and more recently. Still, for the time being, I've got my own business to take care of. We're going back up to check in with Jake, see how Sanctuary's doing, and, yes indeed, while we're on the way, there's a couple of things I want to check in on. In particular, yes, I want to pick up some brand new citizens for my new town down by the marina. And the Ron did tell me there was an entire family looking at relocating right over here. Now, yes, if I'm remembering my Fallout 4 correctly, this is the very large lake right next to Sunshine Tidings. And that's definitely a town worth visiting while I'm passing by. So, okay, mosey on to the north, rest overnight at Oberland Station, so we've got, you know, good weather, good visibility, etc, etc, before moseying up to Arcjet. May as well wrap up business with Paladin Dance, because that is easy XP, and if we're lucky, maybe a couple of legendary drops. Onwards to Sunshine Tidings. Beyond them, yes, a brand new mission with a whole new family looking for a good home. Right, shotgun out, let's get back to business. Oh, bloody hell, step outside and straight away it's a bloody ranstorm. Hang on, just quickly sit down, we'll wait out the storm here, no cocking trouble. I say no cocking trouble, why am I not waiting right now? Bloody hell, Fallout 4, behave! There we go, the game decided to behave, so, right, I can now wait, though apparently it's, mid-afternoon. I'm gonna be honest, I thought it was night, but apparently it's not, so 1 hour will do fine. There we go, Randstorm is over, let's be on our way. Oh, and 'tis convenient. Yes, that lovely rail stop where I thought there should just be ghouls and I saw mutants last time. The mutants would appear to have moved on, so, okay, way station. Is this always here? I don't remember this. Okay, well I found a random corpse in a hole. Gets me a tiny bit of money, tiny bit of food, a tiny bit in the way of drugs as well. I won't say no. I genuinely can't remember if you were, yes, actually here in the base game or not. Well, turns out my instincts are off. No ghouls here at all. In fact, nothing here. Completely bloody empty. So, alright, keep on keeping on. Let's move on to my next destination proper. And oh, never mind, I wasn't wrong. Okay, there are a handful of ghouls around here. I knew there were cocking ghouls somewhere. Oh, and highly conveniently, we've got ourselves a legendary stalker right over here, though. Say conveniently. Good. You went down without too much trouble, actually. Good. And scattered automatic laser muskets. An automatic laser musket. That's... I don't know if that's good or not. I mean, damage 36 isn't terrible. And if I was to, you know, like, charged up a bit, though presumably only the first shot would, like, work for that. So, okay, just... okay, there's no charging at all. So if I just, like, hold down fire and... is that basically an automatic shotgun? Okay, this could actually be really good. Hang on a minute, I need to think about this and give it a test in combat. Right, quick refresh at Oberland Station while I'm passing by. And perfect timing. If we're passing by Arcjet, then that's basically just a source of 10 million fusion cells, so... okay. Well, this is all gonna work out nicely. Also, Dance, old buddy, I'm really sorry I've left you standing there for, like... I think about 2 weeks or so. The important point is, I'm here now. Let's just, you know, clear out this place nice and quick. Okay, time to give this old girl a test. So, yes, grabbed the password from the other terminal. Simply, yes, crack the door, please. In just a second. We're going to have ourselves, yep, a little bit of trouble here. Don't you worry, so okay. Give you a go and see in VATS, yes, what a VATS shot looks like. So, bloody hell, that's a lot of cocking fire, actually. That's right, well, This is all fascinating, isn't it? Just give you guys a go. Blimey, heck, it's a giant, ridiculous mega shotgun, and well, this is all just very good fun. I'm enjoying this hugely. Then we just reload and start firing, and there we go. I'm already out of ammo, actually. Okay, this is right. That was 40 shots already gone. Okay, so that's a powerful old beast. Just don't miss, and also carry several thousand bullets. Fortunately, this mission is incredibly simple insofar as basically it completes itself. Dance can very happily take out literally every threat in this whole area. No trouble. So I can just, follow around after him and mop up a slightly stupid amount of fusion cells. Though I should also point out, yes, my favourite incredibly dumb joke in the entire game that is located in this area, which is, yes, in the restroom, you've got a sign here saying, employees must wash hands before returning to work. And in the sink, there is a pile of hand bones. I just find that deeply delightful, okay? Then just head downstairs, turn the power on, once again just kind of stand back and let Paladin Dance deal with this nonsense because, okay, I was about to say, you can't just basically wait indefinitely until he has filled the entire room with functionally infinite fusion cells, but it's survival mode. Those do have weight, so you know what? If we just get the engine going now, that's probably enough corpses. So just let him finish off a handful more. We've already shut the door, so that's all fine too. How on earth Paladin Dance is supposed to survive this, by the way? I have no cocky clue. It is truly ridiculous that somehow he survives having a rocket engine fired at him. Okay, power armor does not do this. Okay, just keep on keeping on, and now the problem might be range. Okay, the problem is range, so just one grenade over to there. Let's just draw some attention, take some of them down, and get around the top. Hello over there. So, right, we've got... This is so dumb, and I kind of love it, and I've no idea why it's as good as it is, but it seems to be working quite nicely, so... Well, okay, that's just delightful, to be honest. And also, hang on, how do I... Okay, it's just one reload to get her up to full. That's just... This is so dumb, and I kind of adore it. Okay, nice easy XP, giant pile of ammunition, and on top of that, do not forget, of course, Paladin Dance is about to give me a rather fun new toy. Oh, Righteous Authority, the Lucky Laser Rifle. She is a sexy, sexy beast, though... To be honest, yes, because my character's a pretty low-luck character, it may not be that much use to me. Okay, next on the list. Ah, yes, Sunshine Tidings. So, okay, I'll admit, this bit of land is not really territory I'm that familiar with. Okay, just take it slow, take it steady. Okay, number one, and one thing I always bloody forget about, just behind ArcJet, the mysterious Ghoul Doctor, who lives over, yes, a radioactive pool, but otherwise acts like a doctor, which is very weird, because, like, to go and visit the Ghoul Doctor, you've got to get yourself very irradiated, so, okay, don't worry about you, for the time being, though. Ooh. Are we passing by, yes, the mysterious Carhenge that spawns a behemoth? Because we might be in that bit of the world. I'm not actually 100% sure on that. Okay, that's a lift. So that would suggest something up top. Probably a gunner emplacement. They tend to live up top of highways. So, okay. That's probably good news, actually. That probably means, yeah, at night they will not see me as long as I just keep my head down. Just keep on keeping on. Sunshine Tidings should be right up top of this hill. Probably. Okay. Those shacks, right. We've made it. I say we've made it. This is ghoul territory, so... Okay. Don't treat us like, literally nothing. Be alert, there could be, nasty ghouls. We've got to take out the ghouls before we can make this a settlement. So, we're probably talking... That's a basic... No, that's Professor Goodfields. Don't worry about him. Hello there. No trouble with... Say no trouble. Alright, well, you're dead for now, which is good. So where are the ghouls? I know there's several in, like, the mess hall at the end there. but aside from that, I cannot remember precisely which house does or doesn't contain the bastards. Some of them, though, do appear to be already dead. You know what? Bare minimum, yeah. We're walking into very close quarters combat here, so shotgun should do the job very nicely. And legendary Rad Roach. I do enjoy a legendary Rad Roach, because that's just a free... Oh, blimey! I say a free legendary. Cocking bastard just jumped me, actually, but alright, and... Sorry. Did you just say relentless double-barreled shotgun? So, I mean, free AP on a critical, that's not bad, because that just means you can say, hey, if I need AP, I can just hit the critical button, and I get them back. It's not bad. Like, you know, there's all sorts of scenarios where you could use that. Say you're being chased and you desperately need more AP to keep running. Oh, that's pretty good. And arguably more important than anything else, the entire reason I bothered coming here, yes, one of the lovely, lovely houses has a Wasteland Survival Guide. And that Wasteland Survival Guide is the bonus meat from animal kills, which in survival mode is... Oh, that is amazing. Also, John, why are you going house to house at night? For goodness sake, just have a good night's sleep. Do it in the morning when you can cocking say. And also when you've got a save down, so you don't lose that lovely new relentless shotgun. So okay, much, much better. Lovely. Oh, and highly conveniently, just continuing round and murdering a Radroach. Thank you for demonstrating, buddy. There's 2 meat right there. We have got ourselves the next level up, and... oh, this is a sexy one. Oh, level 17. No discussion, no debate, a Lone Wanderer 2. Thank you very, very much for even more damage reduction and a giant pile of carry capacity. Right, and this building here should be the last one. We got ourselves, yes, a nice basic over there. You're nothing too dramatic either, so, yeah, a handful of 10mm should finish you off, buddy. Thank you very, very much indeed, and the town is mine. Right, speak to the Powell family about relocating to my lovely, sexy new marina. Here we go, nothing too much going on down this end of the lake, though. And to be perfectly honest, I'm not sure I've even ever come here before, like... I have no idea why there are just a handful of mannequins in an old ruined house, but... Okay. Apparently, somebody lives all the way out here. Here we go, by the looks of it. A cave, in fact. I have no idea if this is here in the base game or not. If it is, I can't recall if I've even ever been here before, because... well, okay. If it is... it's not marked, because there's no map marker for it. So, right, just one tiny out-of-the-way cave, I suppose. Guns away, let's be nice and chill here. So, okay, how can I help you guys out, or possibly, like, you know, persuade you to just come and live with me?
Hold it right there, stranger. Excuse the pointed gun routine, but I'm not expecting a caravan today. So, why don't you tell me what you're doing here?
Okay, so... the Ron told me you existed. I can't recall if he actually said, like, you know, specifically, hey, these guys need help. But, like, did you ask for help just out of interest?
Don't you want my help?
Oh, help! I see. Is this the part where you helpfully donate some bullets? Maybe relieve me of the burden of wealth, as if I didn't have enough... Wait, you actually sound like you mean that. Oh, I'll be. Did the Ron actually send you?
Okay, apparently I am actually, you know, wanted. They did request assistance, so yes, sarcasm, whatever that means on this occasion.
Me? No, I'm from the moon. Still got cheese in my shoes.
Oh, great. Another alien. Well, at least you're real, have a sense of humor, and apparently here to help. I have to admit I'm a bit embarrassed about the gun now. I'll just, put that away now. Whoop. Well, let's get inside before it gets more awkward. My wife's better at making guests feel welcome after I pointed a gun at them.
Oh, hang on. I may have just put my foot in it a bit when I talk about aliens. Because apparently we have got the mission, it came from Planet X. So, right. Fallout 4 does, of course, contain alien assets. There is a crashed UFO, there are aliens in a cave nearby. I just don't normally bother visiting them because their weapons are absolutely awful, but... bloody hell. Could this mod be about to do something with the aliens? I'm not sure.
Jules, Katie, I have good news for a change. Looks like we have a place to relocate after all.
Oh, thank God. I mean, welcome to our home. Make yourself comfortable. Can I offer you something to drink? Not sure if you'll like what's on offer, though. I've got fermented brain fungus beer, or glowing mushroom tea with an extra kick to it. Though, I guess it's kind of an acquired taste. Are you even thirsty? I probably should have checked first.
Right. What precisely is going on here? Because I suspect it's not as easy as, hey, here's my settlement, pack your bags, you're moving in now. What precisely do you guys need?
I'm good for now, thanks.
Probably for the best. It's still experimental. Brain fungus is either chewy like rubber or hard as a brick. The sweet spot between those is tricky. I suppose I should keep the glowing mushrooms for Radaway. If we're moving out this soon, we'll need it for the trip.
All right, that concludes the introductions, the tour, and the formal welcome dinner. Short and sweet. Not much to look at, I know, but she's been home to us for a long time. I guess now that you're here, we'll be moving on soon. We started preparing weeks ago when we realized that the last crop wasn't gonna get us through the next season. Still a couple things left to pack, though. If you're feeling impatient, ask Jules. She'll know what still needs to be done.
Okay, so this explains why they want to move on from what otherwise looked like a fairly efficient farm. Apparently, yes, it doesn't produce enough for them to actually live. So, yes indeed. What's going on here, buddy? Fill me in on the backstory.
My parents were farmers, and I was one of, well, let's say 7 children on the best day. When I ran off with the caravan, it was one of 3. When I came home to share the good news about marrying Jules, well, hard work sometimes just means being a bigger target for raiders. Long story short, we needed a new safe place to settle. Julia turned our Brahmin's fertilizer to gold and gave us a shot at building something here. I work as hard as my folks did, but I won't make their mistakes. I know when to call quits and move on, and that's why I took the risk of asking for help.
Right, so presumably, yes, you would make a really bloody good farmer.
You ready to head out?
Mentally, no, but sentiment doesn't make the crop come in any better. Trust me, I've tried that and about a million other things. If you're itching for something to do to speed things up, ask Jules. She can get particular about the order things get packed in.
Okay, so we're helping these individuals get packed up, though, you know what? If you guys are about to come and hang out in my home... Okay, I know it looks like I'm about to shoot you, and, like, technically I am, but I swear it does not hurt, so, you buddy. Alright, strong endurance. Then we just shoot his wife, as she meanwhile is highly intelligent. Right, I think you guys are all very welcome, because this doohickey says you're actually pretty bloody useful. You know, I'm almost sad I'm encouraging them to leave. This is actually a really cool settlement right here, so, you know, obviously, they take the glowing fungus, maybe they can't, like, eat it, but they can turn it into medicine, then trade that for food. He was saying caravans come on occasion. Presumably, that's how it all works. They're not necessarily producing their own food, they're just producing enough materials they can trade for food. Right, small child with your, oh my goodness, a giant cat mural on the wall. That's adorable.
Mom says we're going to come live in your settlement. I hope it's not in a cave. Dad says it's safer, but Mom kind of hates it. They both really want to leave soon, but another day won't hurt them, right?
Okay, good news, it's not a cave, okay? It's in fact, like, you know, practically a beachfront property. Excluding the fact there's no beach, but, like, there's water. Water's good.
You ready to head out?
Mom's been packing for weeks now. Even my comic books. I just have my favorites out. We just need to load up Nessie first.
Okay. Nessie. I have no idea what Nessie is. Anyway, let's check in with Julie, because apparently she's the one who's got, like, you know, the big thoughts as to how precisely you're going to pack up.
We're all eager to get going. We've got most of our things packed up besides what had to wait until the last minute. But the biggest problem right now is that our Brahmin, Nessie, got out of her pen last night and wandered off. Any chance you could lend a hand and go search for her while we wrap up here? We should be ready to go once you're back.
Okay, that is, yes, incredibly important. Obviously, I think that was mentioned previously, Brahmin dung was what made their business work the first time. It's what makes farms operate. So, yes, I can see how that will be hugely important. I will get right on that for you.
Alright, I'll do it.
Great. Brahmin are creatures of habit. She probably wandered to her favorite pastures by Sunshine Tidings. You could check there first. Maybe look around for a bit. I doubt she went far. And watch out for blood bugs. Season's coming in early with the rains. I sprayed Nessie with repellent 2 days ago, but it wears off eventually. It's why I'm so worried about her.
Okay, the game just spawned in potentially a giant bloody pile of blood bugs.
Wait up! Nessie isn't at Sunshine Tidings.
Okay, hang about. The kid just followed me outside, so... in which case, yes. What precisely makes you think you know where the cow's gone?
Calm down. Tell me what's going on.
Mom said Nessie wandered out to her pasture by that place with the creepy robot, but you're not going to find her there. Franklin the Martian took her. He's an alien, so he likes studying Earth things, like giddy-up Buttercup toys, comic books, and Brahmin. I'm sure he didn't hurt her, so you'll just have to go and ask him to give her back, and he will.
Okay, this is, not what I expected. She could just be a kid with an imaginary friend, or she could be right. Like, you know, she's seen maybe a weird creature, a mutated human, a monster, a robot, something that actually has communicated with her in some way. It's kinda hard to tell. So, okay, what precisely is going on here?
Who is this guy?
Franklin. He's from Mars. Has a spacesuit and a ray gun, but the gun is just for bad people. Raiders don't like aliens any more than Earthlings, so he needs the gun, but he doesn't use it on friends, I swear. And definitely not on Brahmin. If he knew we need Nessie today, he wouldn't have took her.
Sure, okay.
I know how it sounds, really. I wouldn't tell you if I didn't have to. You know, to keep him safe. But I don't want to leave without Nessie. Will you go? I wrote you a note to give to him, so he'll know you're a friend and that I sent you.
Okay, this is so deeply weird, but let's just, you know, back off for a second here and put on some more persuasive clothing. Right, Katie, how about you tell me the truth? What's going on here?
Well, maybe Franklin didn't really take her himself. I just wanted to help him. Mom always talks about how special Nessie is, so I thought, if aliens want to study Brahmin, then they should study the best one around. Maybe even clone her. How cool would that be?
Okay, let's speculate here. What if, say, you know, a raider, or maybe just some form of con man, found an old alien costume, put it on and realised he could use it to manipulate this child into handing over, you know, their Brahmin supplies, etc., etc.
Franklin lives under the old ranger shack. Nessie is super safe with him, but Mom and Dad really want to leave soon, so we need her back. It's not far. I can show you where on your map, and you don't have to be scared of him. He's a very nice alien. And remember, no need to hurt him. He's nice.
Okay, the old ranger shack. By any chance, is that the highly irradiated shack with, yes, all the rads in the basement? Because, if so, right, it might be a glowing one. That might explain the confusion versus an alien also. Okay. There is a bear over there. Not a very strong one, though, so you know what? I am happy to just do some good damage to... That was less damage than I thought it was going to be, but I tell you what, we should be a-okay in just a second. Couple of shots should finish you off, and last shot, please. There we go, marvellous. Still, to me, I think that looks like not the shack with the mysterious basement. That's like more over in this sort of a direction somewhere. That's just like, you know, the ranger shack that's got nothing but, I believe, yeah, like one magazine and one tape in it. Nothing much at all. So, alright, we'll mosey up in that direction, see what we've got. Okay, it's also got, I think, like black bloatflies or something around it. So, be a little bit, yeah, we're lucky. Nothing too complicated. Just check around here. I see you. Knock you down, buddy. That was just him rolling down the hill. Alright. Shotgun. As we approach. And... oh! Right. This place didn't used to have a cellar. At least I don't all. Hang on. Hang on. Just ambush. Oh, blimey. Hello. Hi. No trouble. No. How did you miss? How did you cocking miss at this cocking... Everything's fine, aside from the bits where I missed. Everything's... Now there's more... Please don't miss this time. I think possibly he was too close to me, and the gun was, like, stuck through him. That does happen on occasion. Dear flipping dear. Right, just... be alert and... Does anyone know what that roar was? Because there was definitely just a roar, which I didn't really want to, like, you know, encounter, to be honest, so... Okay, as I was thinking, one lovely, lovely magazine, but, I mean, there's a radstag doe, but that doesn't sound right. Okay, just mosey on down here. Be nice, okay? She gave me a note, we're gonna be polite. So, okay, we've got ourselves a silver shroud, including... ooh! A note to Katie. I moved Nessie into the container where you won at hide and seek the other day. Don't worry, I made sure... okay. Right. Franklin, I'd say, is definitely a glowing one, because he could communicate with ferals by the sounds of it. So, a container. If I had to guess, I'd say probably Wicked Shipping. That's just round the corner from where we are, and that has definitely got shipping containers, or at least, like, you know, containers on the back of lorries. Here we go. We've got ourselves, yes, a quest marker immediately, and I think I was spot on. Right, just a mosey over the river. Unfortunately, though Franklin may be nice and chill, yes, the ferals not so much. Okay. There's going to be ghouls popping up. Probably nothing too dangerous in this bit of the world. It's just a basic feral. Just quickly crack out the old Protectron. Right, crack you open. That's also woken up a lovely, lovely feral somewhere. Don't mind me, buddy. Okay, something just woke up round back.
Move along, citizen.
Just be ready. Can't remember precisely where they're going to spawn from or into, but hello there, you're just a basic. That's absolutely fine. A couple of bullets will put you down, buddy. If need be, go over to shotgun. Okay, just fine for now. I'm going to hear, hang on. I can hear gunfire over by Abernathy. So, okay, don't worry about that for the minute. We can pass by and check that out later. Step 1, I need the key. Alright, so just avoid trouble. I think the key may be in, I can't recall. It's one of these two buildings. There's a key to all the lockups. And, hello there, buddy. No trouble with you whatsoever. Marvellous. Okay, no sign of it here. Hang on, it must be in the other building. I genuinely can't recall. But it should be easy to spot, because I swear it's got like a glowing quantum keyring attached to it. So, okay, just be alert. This looks good. My brain's saying in here. There we go. Okay, with Robot Buddy nearby, Crack open the trailers, because we can now do that. Nice and easy. Molotovs, never gonna say no, and... Okay, apparently Abernathy Farm was, like, under attack and I helped. I feel like I didn't, but apparently I did. And yes, just in case you've never noticed this before, you can actually use that key to open up every wicked shipping container in the game. And there are a few more dodged around. One more on, yes, the road nearby to Cambridge and whatnot, in fact. So, don't worry about you, buddy. Instead, just... yes, be aware. There may be about to be... never mind. It's just Nessie. Right, Nessie, home with you, girl. You need to, you know, go to a new... Uh-oh.
In your ignorance, you have invaded the sovereign territory of Mars. I am bound by honor to give you one warning before I take you to the Galactic Court by force. If you resist, I will be forced to use lethal force.
Okay, so, hello there. You're apparently an alien.
Who are you supposed to be?
I see your underdeveloped cranium is having trouble beholding the sight in front of it. I am proud citizen and soldier of Mars, and my name, translated to your primitive language, is Franklin.
Okay, you know what? We can be friends.
Easy. I just want to talk.
Ah, invoking the interstellar right of ambassadorship. Very well. You may make your case for your presence. Be warned. Transgressing against the sacred ceasefire will trigger the electro-neuromagnetic traps that will boil the brain of any human in the room.
Oh, you're an absolute cocking star. And also, yes, I could attempt to rob you, but no. No. Katie sent me, but first, why precisely do you have a cow in this box?
What's going on here?
Don't try to comprehend it, human. You will only hurt the pathetic pink thing inside your undersized cranium.
Okay, you know what? I like this guy. He's a star. Look, Katie sent me. I'm here to help her out, okay?
I have something for you.
What's this? You have an offering for me? Usually humans bring me items for study, not scribblings. Wait. Katie? She's... leaving? But I mean, I see the Chief Ambassador has... forget it. No point in keeping up the act now, I guess. It works better on children and Kent-out raiders anyway. So, Katie couldn't come out here herself. And that's why she sent you, Nessie.
Oh, that's actually kind of sad. So, right. You actually do this routine not just for Katie, but because, yes, some raiders are sufficiently camped out and they actually buy it. So, okay, I have so many questions for you, buddy. You're a star.
Hold on. I have some questions first.
After that performance, I figured you would. Go ahead and ask then.
Okay, so, yes, how did you come up with this whole alien thing?
What's with the outfit?
It's just some old gear. Katie was the one who called it a spacesuit. I modified the gun to fit the image afterwards. Katie's got a big imagination, but at least she treats me like a person, even if she thinks I'm from another planet. She even wanted to draw a comic book of me someday. The super awesome galactic adventures of Franklin the Martian and Katie the Human.
In which case, why take Nessie and then lock her in a box?
Katie brought her here to play alien experiments. On her own, I swear. Didn't know she'd bring me a whole cow after I told her to stop looking for scrap. She lost track of time and had to run home. So she said she'd be back for Nessie soon. Then, I guess you showed up and she got locked down.
Okay, and before all this started, yes, who did you, used to be?
Who are you?
I'm Franklin, and I'm actually from a marsh, not Mars. But Katie misheard me. I mostly made a living selling salvage, but I didn't have much luck with that. People saw my face or heard my voice, and I'd be lucky not to get chased out with bullets. Always been like that. Then the little lady saw me one day, and instead of screaming ghoul, she called me an alien, and asked me if I was looking for things to study. I figured being an alien couldn't be worse than being a ghoul. Turns out it's better, safer, and even profitable. First, Katie started bringing me food and junk to trade. Then a caravaneer stoned out on chems bought into it, and now I practically have a brand going.
Okay, this is adorable, but unfortunately, the cow's got to go back.
The smelly thing is all yours. Good thing you came. I don't know how much longer I could stand around smelling her fertilizer. And, sorry for the act earlier. I've gotten kinda used to it, but I guess it won't be the same without Katie around. Doesn't like me very much after some of the experiments Katie thought would be fun to play at, but she should follow you back to the farm without a fuss. I'll miss Katie. Take care of her and her family, will ya?
Okay, I'm going to be honest. This is actually rather a sweet mission. Would you maybe like to, come and work for me too, buddy? You could be a shopkeeper. It'll be great.
Do you want to set up a permanent shop? I know the perfect place.
For real? I didn't expect you to say that. But a permanent place sounds amazing. Yeah, I can see it now. Franklin's Fine Martian Wares. Or Franklin's Emporium of Galactic... No, too long. You've got yourself a deal, human.
I'm going to be honest. Like, I was expected to be asked where he was supposed to be going, because I kind of need you to go down to the marina. So, right. Are you willing to maybe follow me, small cow? And just pop on out here. Not yet, but he did say she would, so presumably the cow appears behind me when we get back to their cave. Right, let's mosey on our... Never mind, the alien decided to come and say hello.
Hello. Katie's parents.
You're Franklin? From Mars? I guess I can see it with the suit and the eyes and the gun.
Yeah, it's not really true. I'm a ghoul and not an alien, as you can see. I'm sorry for lying, Katie.
It's alright. I already knew that. I'm not dumb, you know. I've seen nice schools before, but it was so much fun to play, wasn't it?
You're a smart kid, Katie. I guess I needed to believe I was Franklin from Mars more than you did.
This is all very nice, but what about our Nessie?
She's back in her pen, safe and sound. And I'm sorry for taking her in the first place. I was going to...
Franklin, don't say that. Mom, Dad, I was the one that took Nessie out of her pen. I tried to go and get her back, but you wouldn't let me go.
And you should have told us that right away. What were you thinking? I was worried sick about her. Mr. Franklin, thank you for keeping Nessie safe and bringing her back. Well, I'm not sure how I feel about you playing aliens with my daughter.
She is a very special cow. In fact, if you figure out how to make her milk glow, maybe we could team up. Things that glow sell faster.
Glowing Brahmin milk? Improbable, but I doubt anyone's tried before.
So okay, everything's worked out. Sounds like, yes, mixing together a tiny bit of glowing mushroom with some Brahmin milk could be a good seller for Franklin the Martian, and on top of that, yes indeed. Feels like we are all ready to go. That was a fun tiny mission right there.
Absolutely. I'm ready to go.
So where are we heading?
At this point, okay, there we go. Congratulations, guys. You're going to be the first citizens of my brand new marina settlement. Okay, we need to go and see Jacob, but it's currently night, so right, let's just rest until morning, as I'm already getting a bit on the tired side, though I'm going to be getting very thirsty very quickly at this rate, but that's fine. Just wait till dawn, we'll head on, see what's going on, and seriously, I am bloody thirsty. Okay, you know what? Let's just swing back precisely the way I was just going, because that should bring me straight to Abernathy. And another really nasty day, by the way. Come on, game, you owe me some nice weather. Okay, fed and watered, we're almost back at Concord 2, and let's go check in with Jake, because, yes, I suspect he's about to unlock the secret to our whole bunch of new plot types. Alright, apparently Jake's made a new friend.
Engaging hostile target.
Don't mind the robot, it won't hurt you. Or at least, I don't think it will. I found it slumped in a corner in the Vault-Tec building. Figure I'd repair it. That'll give me a hand bringing back all the stuff we found.
Please contact an authorized repair representative immediately.
I didn't quite get around to fixing its vocal processor. Maybe later. Right now we've got more important stuff to be getting on with. How'd things go with the Ron? You have anything interesting for us?
Oh, I've got a giant pile of cool stuff for you, Jake.
Take a look.
Hey, I've seen one of these before. It's a vigor tester, right? Lets you measure a person's qualities. How'd they make her so tiny? One I used was the size of a whole cabinet. Hey, hold still for a sec. This thing says you're as tough as nails. And I'd be inclined to agree.
Okay, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like it's wrong. Like, endurance is not my best stat by a long way, but okay, maybe it needs a bit of work.
Stop. You're making me blush.
Then my work here is done. The Ron really found this for us, did he? Not bad. This'll come in real useful. Help us assign the right people to work the right jobs. Here, you should keep hold of this. I think you'll put it to better use than me.
So okay, problem is, I don't actually know which special stat is best associated with each skill. Like, presumably, charisma and shopkeepers, but say, farming. Is farming endurance, or strength, or agility, or luck, or... I have no clue. Anyway, how are you getting on?
Well, as you can see, I've been busy. I've been organizing everything we brought back from the Vault-Tec HQ. Including the most important thing, the Vault-Tec version of a comm hub. Or Vault Hub, as I started calling it. Actually, thanks to Vault Hub, I've already made some progress starting repairs to the real thing. Turn it on and I'll show you what I mean.
Okay, so... I don't want to do this. Like, the last time we turned this on, it exploded. So what we're going to do is push the button, then cocking run. Alright, and go!
I'm sure you remember that noise.
Alright. It's not exploded yet. That's good.
What you're hearing there are radio signals from all the nearby ASAMs. Turns out that's how the sensors and the hub connect with each other. Now, if you listen carefully, you can probably tell something ain't right. Seems Vault-Tec had problems with their hub's receiver module. It can't establish a stable connection. But, watch what happens when we bypass the crappy receiver in the Vault Hub and instead patch in the far superior comm hub version. Now that sounds a whole lot better, don't it? Clearly the receiver from the comm hub works just fine. And that little demonstration is how we can use the Vault Hub to start testing components of the comm hub. Through trial and error, we can swap out parts, find what works and what doesn't, what we need to repair and what we need to replace. It'll be a slow process, but worth it in the end. I think we're finally on the road to getting a working comm hub, and more out of our ASAMs.
Okay, so... I can't deny. I do rather enjoy how, yes, like, you know, this process isn't just give Jake the thing, come back tomorrow, and suddenly it works. It's actually a slow, difficult, gradual process where he is testing, improving, iterating. It's really rather nice. So, good work, Jake. I mean, presumably. Not 100% sure, like, you know, whether we've got any solid results out of it yet, but sure.
You've done good work.
Oh, well, thank you. You know, I was actually worried you might be losing confidence in me. Glad to know I was wrong. Oh, and by the way, thanks to that little patch job we just did, technically speaking, we're now connected to every ASAM sensor in the immediate area.
Okay. Define immediate. Like the marina, it's pretty close by the standards of, you know, the size of America, but not that close by in terms of how far I can walk in an hour, so... okay, fill me in here, Jake.
What does that mean?
This means we can now remotely send and receive data to any nearby ASAMs. So here, take this. That's the holotape you found. The one with the new plot types. Why don't you load into that terminal there?
Alright, now that's what we flippin' wanted. Right, so we've shoved the tape in there. And apparently it got bloody sunny while I was doing it somehow or another, and... ooh, tracking tools. I now have access to powerful tracking tools for finding items and people. These can be found in the City Manager holotape, so... okay, don't need that just yet, just remember it's there, though... City Planner's Desk. Okay, it feels like that's probably something I ought to have already built, but haven't.
You wanted more out of the ASAMs? Well, congratulations. You just uploaded data for 4 new plot types to all the ASAM sensors in the local area. Now how's that for a little taste of what the Comm Hub can do? Not too shabby, huh? Although keep in mind, when I said local, I do mean local. Right now, our range is fairly limited. At least for the time being.
Oh dear. That's not great, actually. I was just, heading south to set up a brand new settlement and was looking forward to setting up all this nonsense down there.
That's disappointing.
Hey, it's early days. We still got a lot of work to do on the hub. Chances are I'll be able to boost the range and do some other cool stuff, too. In any settlement that's not too far away, you'll now be able to build using those new plots. If you'd like, we could go test them right now. Or if you prefer, you can do it by yourself.
No worries, buddy. I'm going back to Sanctuary in just a second. I'll do it myself. Stores, businesses, defensive structures, water, power, city services, recreation. Oh, now this is the bloody thing, right. Though slightly more, yes, ominous. The game's also just given me cemeteries. Okay, that's a bit sad. And even better, that's just pushed me over into the next level too. Oh, you know what? I've been waiting far too long for Aqua Boy. Let's get that in the bag right now. Ooh, though, yes, things might be about to go a bit wrong. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Oh, that cannot be good. Okay, you know what, Jake? I will come back and speak to you about this in a minute. Before we do anything else, I want to go check in with Sanctuary because, yes, I can't help but notice. Sanctuary is up to 16 people and 67% happiness, so, okay. I suspect there has been some building going on while I've been away. You've built a giant sculpture that ceased to exist, then began existing again, so... apparently that helps with defense somehow or another. And apparently everybody's cocking miserable about everything, so... okay, you absolute ungrateful dicks. Here's what we're gonna do. Okay, we are now swimming in resources, but we don't have enough security guards, so in which case, let's just, knock down a tiny bit of industry, then just add down some extra water, and okay, bare minimum, that freed up enough manpower that, yes, someone decided to build on this giant plot, though, I'm gonna be honest, guys, next to the giant lovely chimney apartments, this is a bit underwhelming. Though I can't deny, I like that it's got, like, its own name and whatnot. Hang about, sorry, I just fell off your foundation there. Oh, yes, the inside's actually pretty bloody cozy, all things considered. And someone's even finally built a bloody checkpoint, so okay. With that now in play, yes, I think I've learnt a valuable lesson about, assigning people properly. Good, 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 good. You people are no longer whining about not having enough defense, water, etc, etc. Though apparently you're still cooking miserable. Well, that I think we can sort out, because now we've got ourselves recreational plots. And now we just crack open the old Vitamatic, give everyone a scan. You are, okay, non-spectacular at the old charisma. I need to find the most charismatic bastard who lives in this town. Lily, who up to this point has just been a farmer. Apparently you'd be good at running some entertainments. And there we go. We've now got our first ever bar down, generating happiness, generating entertainment. Not quite enough entertainment yet, like, ooh, blimey. Apparently people need a lot of cooking entertaining in this game. But okay, I feel like, yes, a bar needs a bit of razzmatazz. So one arrow, so people know where they're going. One open sign right by the front door. Then just toss on a Nuka-Cola sign and... okay. Oh, this is lovely. I can't deny, I'm rather delighted with this. I have built a bar and straight away, everyone's piled into it. Though, yes, I suspect I may be deliberately ignoring some very bad news just down the road. Given the next mission proper is where there's smoke, I get the feeling things might be about to suddenly get a bit dramatic. So I would say, how about we call it a part there, because next time, okay, there is a lot I want to get done. I need to start transferring a handful of civilians from here all the way down to my new marina base. And on top of that, Jake might have something rather urgent for me to look into first. So, coming up next week, we're going to figure out who's on fire, and if we're very, very lucky indeed, get the first houses set up in my new marina settlement. Hopefully, you're looking forward to that. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd. And this has been Fallout 4. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
Ah, we have got a gate key here, and then we have got... I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake! This is going to take all of my skill and cunning as a hunter to sort out... Die, you mooing bastards! Die! Die! Go away. Go away, nobody likes you. That was a good idea till it wasn't.